Good day, everyone watching this seminar, and I want to welcome you towards a remarkable year, a free webinar session with Hunku Alikama. I want to appreciate you for taking the very first best step in ensuring that you have a remarkable year 2021 that other people will love to emulate. And I want to say that you have a load of value, watching and joining this webinar even after now. Thank you once again for joining me, and I hope that you benefit immensely from today. So, welcome once again. I Let's just move first as fast as I can. Yeah, you are welcome, and I am Uncle Alikama. I am the instructor for today. I am your host for today, and I want to say you will never regret, joining me for this all important life transforming webinar. It's not everything that is good that comes in a very um, evident packaging. No, but at times it does come in things that you not really appreciate, but at the end you appreciate that you actually have listened to it and you have taken the necessary action. And I believe that towards a remarkable year 2021 webinar will be one of such even after now. Let me just go briefly to who I am. I am Shunde Abiola Damilare. People call me Uncle Alikama. I am a serial entrepreneur and trained by Lumelu Entrepreneurship Foundation. I am an alumnus of the foundation, and I was able to, um, get funding for my business, which is Tractech Integrated Solutions, to start the business, and the business is growing now in the city of Abeokuta, and we are at Pansheke, the popular area in town, and we are doing great by God's grace, and that's more reason why you need to watch this webinar, to the end. You need to stay with me to the end because I have something great that you will not want to resist at the end. I am a writer. I have published book on Amazon and Smashbook. I am a web geek, a tech geek. I am a web developer, a mobile app developer, and a digital strategist. And what else? Graphics. I'm into graphics and branding. And I'm a business trainer and practitioner. And this is one thing that I am practicing now and working on now to get better every day. Over 500 people, they enjoy my weekly writings via email. So I have an email list. If you are here to join it, free. Go to prepme.com.ng and just you see an email opt-in form. Just fill in your details there, and you will get unlimited access to my writings, weekly writings on via email. You can also get same writings on my Facebook and my Twitter, and also my LinkedIn account. I share it, but my email list is where I share most of the time. And I have a video series on YouTube which is tagged Digital Matters with Uncle Alikama. If you are not watching this video series, a weekly video series on YouTube, then you are missing a lot. I've shared a lot of things about business, doing business in Nigeria. I have shared a lot of things about business automation. Of course, I will continue with that in this new year, and you will not regret joining me. I also share more on WhatsApp. People do not know I am a very active user of WhatsApp, and my status is always very loaded. Talk of relationship, talk of business, talk of life issues, talk of course spirituality. I shared a lot of things there. You can just add that number you are seeing on the screen, this number here. You can just add it and send me a shout out, then I will add your number, then I can start to see your status and you can also start to see mine. It's quite single. I'm still single anyway. Um, and of course, I'm not alone. I'm with God is with me, and I'm trusting God for what God will do, even as regards partners. Sorry, but I'm still very much single and hopeful. Then I'm a child of God by God's grace, and I am what I am, just like what Bro Paul said, by God's grace. So it's just a bit about me. And if you want to know more about me, just go to my Facebook page at Alikama Speaks. You will see more about me. So that's that on that. Let's just move straight to the business of the day. Why did I ask you to join me? Of course, I have been shouting about this, making a lot of call about this, telling you to join. But these are the reasons why I felt you should join me. Number one, you owe yourself an explanation and thorough flogging if you don't do better this year. Even if I don't query you, then you should be able to query yourself and give yourself thorough flogging if you don't do better this year. You had a lot of things in mind last year, but you couldn't achieve, you know, putting, giving excuses. But this year, you don't just have to give excuses. You just need to do better. Number two, information well delivered and action taken appropriately leads to transformation. I'm here to share information with you that I'll trust that I'll be able to deliver well. And once you take the right action, I want to believe you are going to get the commensurate transformation that you so much desire. And the third reason why I want you to join me today is that I want to see you laugh and celebrate with you for your many wins this year. I know as you are watching this, you are going to have a lot of wins this year. That's just the truth of the matter. And I want to see you happy. I want to see you winning this year. So that's the main reason why I've asked you to join me. What is in for you in this webinar? What do you stand to gain from this webinar? Number one, I'm going to share with you how you can gain clarity for the new year. The new year is pretty new. We are almost a week gone, but I want to tell you that you need clarity, and I'm going to share with you how you can gain clarity. I'm going to show you also the exact two business model I leveraged on last year that made me escape being broke. I mean broke, yeah. Last year was the year of pandemic, and I want to tell you that I wasn't broke all through. I want to say that confidently, not because I'm smarter than you are, but because I've learned to, create for myself structures and businesses that I felt that has worked for me, and I want you to, replicate that as well. And I'll also be teaching you money math, exactly how you want to plan, how to plan your dream project, and how you will fund it, and how you can rinse and repeat the process year in, year out, and a lot of other values that I'll be sharing with you if only you stay with me to the end of this webinar. Like I said, it's going to be a loaded one. This is what you need to do for me right now. You need to give me your 101% attention, please. Deal with every distraction. Get a pen and a notebook or a paper. Then you need to start jotting something down, because the faintest ink is sharper than the sharpest of brain. So you need to, get a pen and a paper to write down something that will that will be dropping this day. Then you need to excuse yourself from Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and any other social platform for the next few minutes of this webinar. Please excuse yourself from them so that it will rob you of your benefit today. Now, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Then let's go. Before we continue, I want to say this. I want to give a disclaimer that I'm telling you or I'm sharing this with you does not guarantee you the result that I will be sharing anyway. The result is not typical. Your hard work, commitment to excellence, and your can do attitude will make a difference. So you need to know that I'm not promising you that you make that kind of money, or you achieve that kind of goal. No, I'm not promising you that, but I'm just giving you an overview of what can actually be done. Then the truth of the matter is that you need to take the required action. Taking action after watching this webinar is the key to, you know, results, to getting results from your endeavor this year. You must not stay in the complaining side, but you must stay in the what action taking side. And I know that you will never regret that. So let's move ahead. Gaining clarity for the new year. We'll start with that. And let me share my story with you briefly. 2018, I was a teacher. Of course, I'm still a teacher because I have students that I train, and also I'm also teaching now. So I was a teacher in a school in Abeokuta, and I just told myself that, see, I just can't continue my life this way. I'm very close to 30 then. I was very close to 30 then, and I can't really say this is what I um, have been able to achieve years after my, graduating from school. Of course, I thank God I'm still better than some of my mates. Thank God for what God has helped me to achieve. But I wanted more. I wanted to gain clarity about my life and purpose. And I decided that one of the best way I could do is to fund my dream, is to, you know, apply for the Tony Elumelu Foundation. And that was why immediately it was January, I started the application for the Tony Elumelu Foundation, because I discovered that is the best way I could actually, get funding for my business, and also leave the teaching profession to pursue my dream. I did that, and to God be the glory. I took the necessary action, and I'm still enjoying the benefit of it without any regret even now. Presently, I'm no longer teaching in a school. I'm no longer on anybody's salary payroll. Rather, I am in other businesses, payroll, paying me as a freelancer from time to time, all because I decided to what, gain clarity for that year, and I pursue that clarity to the later. So I was picked that year as a Tony Lumelu Foundation trainee. Later, I became an alumni of the foundation. Then I accessed the funding, and that was what gave back to Track Tech Integrated Solutions. So gaining clarity is so important for the new year, and it starts with what you are doing right now. So how do you now gain clarity? Number one, you need to have a goal that you want to achieve for the year. And having a goal is not just the main thing. You need to write down the goal. It could be the dream that you had in the previous year, or the goals you have in the previous year that you couldn't achieve, or you set new goals that will make you better for the year. For example, oh, I want to start a business, you write it down. I need so amount of money to build my house. You need to write it down, pen on paper. That will create a mental picture of what you really want to achieve for the year. So look for ways to fulfill that goals. Like it way, that's what I mean. Don't be confused. You need to write them down and look at the goals from time to time. You don't need to be confused. Look at those goals day in, day out, as days goes by, leading to weeks, leading to months. You need to look at those goals and work with look at the goals and look for ways of fulfilling it in a legit way. That's what I mean. Then you need to work with people who will help you fulfill your dreams. I told you that I decided in that 2019 that I wanted to be a winner of Tony Elumelu Foundation grant. And immediately I had to making calls. Of course, I didn't tell you that I have actually attempted it 3 times and I wasn't picked. So I knew that I needed to put in more effort, in that year, to be able to, come out victorious and successful. I had to reach out to people like Philip Madubuachi is a friend of mine, and he has won the grant few years back. So I had to reach out to him and some other persons, mentors, friends like that, that I need their expertise in business development. I reach out to them and they actually helped me. Some of them I had to pay. I had to pay for trainings. I have to pay for courses just to ensure that I am working with that goal. And that's how to gain clarity for the year. You need to work with people that will help you. Then you also need to engage in activity that will fuel your passion to fulfill your goals. You need to read books. I read like a madman. I'm still reading, of course. I read like a madman. Reading is just my habit. There's no day that will go without me reading. I have to read at least 30 minutes a day. No breaking. So it's my habit, and I think that's habit you need to cultivate in the new year. Listen to audio books. There are some books that are now in audio format. Download them and listen to them. Listen to messages. If you're a Christian, listen to Christian messages that will spur you to excellence. Then you need to attend seminars or webinars like this, because I'll be doing a lot of webinars like this, in the year, and some other webinars that I'll also be sharing with you from friends that I know will be of immense benefit to you. Please, that's why I want you to follow everything I'll be doing this year. It's so important, so that it will help your clarity, it will help you fulfill that goal that you need to achieve for the year. Then you need to stretch your mind by engaging in tasks that are in tandem with your goals. You need to stretch your mind. Yeah, you need to carry out tasks, that are in line with your goals. Yes. So you need to start working on it, start trying, tweaking, and all that till you start seeing result from your activities. Just continue to do the needful. Then, lastly, you need to be connected to your source. I can't say that less. God Almighty is your source. You need to stay connected to Him. He's the one that can give you the most clarity. So He's the one and He's the source of your clarity. You need to stay glued to Him and you will never regret doing that. So I hope you're already charged up for the year. Are you? If you are, then you can drop a comment section, and you can drop I am in the comment section in the chat box, in the chat room of the webinar, and I will see your response. So let's move to the next part of the webinar. My two life saving business model that I used to escape being broke last year. So so I want to share with you that two life saving business model. Are you ready? So let's go. They are skill monetization and affiliate marketing. So forgive the English, the big grammar. Let me just break it down now. What is skill monetization? Simply put, it is learning or repackaging a learned skill set to make money. Yes, some of you are looking at me funny now. And the truth of the matter is that there is a skill and there are skills you can actually learn starting from now that can make you money. Yes, I am a witness to that. Let me tell you this. I started building website since the year 2010, but I never monetized it. I was just building for myself and from friends free of charge. I started becoming a fine boy, but I didn't monetize it. I don't know why. I was just not too wise, business wise then. So you also have a skill. I don't know the skill you have watching me. Some of you are good at writing, some of you are good at making hair, some of you are good at creative, using your hands to make stuff. You can actually learn, repackage that skill, or you can learn that skill even if you don't have any skill at all. You can actually start learning it, and that is one way. That was one of the ways I use, and that is also one of the ways I'm still using. I've started using that skill now, and I've started making money as this year starts. I've started I have some project with me right now. Even as I finish this webinar, I am continuing the project. So I personally have made good cash from monetizing my skill. And as a matter of fact, I make more money to fund my dream using this business model. So skill monetization is what I use in making my money last year. Here are some of the skills I monetize. It's not typical to yours, so you know yours. I do web and app designs, and at times I charge an average of 30 to 75,000, and I built over 15 websites and apps last year. So let's just assume I charge 50, I charge 75,000, and I did 10 websites minus the cost of buying domain and all other logistics. I mean the real gain, my profit from it. I'm closing close to 750,000 naira. And I tell you, I did even more because I did some app for some clients. 750K just from web design. And I will have to do it on my system. No big deal. In a couple of days, I'm done with it. You know. Then I also did graphic and video animation. I charged between 2K to 5K for graphics, and I did well over 30 designs last year. And I even sent a project abroad. Yes, I sent a design, and my client wanted it to be in hard copy. He needed it to be in hard in a paper form, and I had to liaise with a publishing company. I did it and I exported it out of the country just last year. So, and I won't tell you how much I collected from that publishing. It's well over 150,000 naira just for one project. So that's the power of skill monetization. So I also wrote business plan, and I did between 5K to 10K, and I did that pretty well. I train people on all of these skills, mostly online anyway, and I taught people offline as well, and I collected close to 20,000 naira. I get between 10 to 20,000 naira per person, teaching them, physical teaching, 10 to 20,000 naira. You know, once you had it, I'm raking over 1.5 million naira, 2 million naira in just 1 year as a profit. So I have that period to now fund my dream. And I also did a lot of consulting and a lot of running errands. Yes, along this line. Oh, I need you to help me do this. I get it done. I may even give other people to do it for me, and I get my cut as a result of it. So you too can start monetizing, and it's even if you are not a pro at that scale, you can start monetizing it. You can start doing something about that skill and start making money. Stop doing fine boy or fine girl to other people. Then what is affiliate marketing? Simply put, it is actually helping other people or other business to promote and sell their product for a commission. There are some business that can give you as high as 75% commission on any of their product or service you successfully sell for them. Yes, and the process is automatic. Once you sell, they send you an email notification that you have made a commission on the sale you made. I don't have time. I will have shown you screenshot of some of the things, some of the sales I made on a foreign platform. Though it's not really open to Nigeria, but I actually find my way around that. And in just 2 months, I made close to 100,000 naira promoting just one product on ClickBanks. You can read on ClickBanks later, read on ClickBanks later. So you learn more about it. So the platform is really not available for Nigerians right now because of the fraud issue and all that, transparency issue. But we have better alternative. Expertnia platform was created by Omotosho. He's the foremost digital marketer in Nigeria, and this is the platform I want to work with this year, and I want to go promote Nigeria, made in Nigeria goods as well. So you all you just need to do is just go to expertnia.com and you pay a commitment fee of 10,000 naira per year, and you get access to products, different products, tons of products that you can start promoting for other people, and once you make sales for them, they will give you a commission. Some may pay you 50%. So for example, you have a product that sells for 20,000 naira, and you are giving like 50%. That is cool 10,000 naira without you having any skill. The only skill you need is just to sell, how to sell, and you make the commission straight away. And this is what I've done. And money from this platform is just what I use for my upkeep most of the time, just to ensure that I live comfortably. So that is just that on and these two skills that I monitor that I feel you also can start to adopt for yourself this year. What is my business in all this? I know you're asking, Uncle Alikama, what is all this? Why are you telling me all this? Well, don't worry, you will understand better in a bit. I know it's sounding very, very interesting, but in a way, it's also sounding confusing. Or you are looking for a way of finding your way around it. Just continue with me. We'll get there pretty soon. So let's talk about money maths now. Let's talk about money maths. Of course, I told this idea while reading a tiny book of value by Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone is one of the greatest real estate entrepreneur in the world. He's a $1 million investor. So it's a million, close to $1 billion invest. He has close to billion of dollars investment in the real estate all over the world. So he has actually helped millions to achieve their dreams. I read one of his books and I molded this idea after many periods of putting my pen on paper, brainstorming on raising money to fund my project. Don't worry, it's not rocket science. It's just something you might have done subconsciously before without paying attention to doing it correctly. And that's why you didn't get the desired result. You didn't get the desired result because you did it, without paying close attention to it. But this morning, I would just want to help you gain clarity about what it is. So I'm now going to apply everything I've said since you're gaining clarity for the year, the business model I showed, and I'm now gonna apply it to our money math so you understand the picture I'm trying to paint and where I'm trying to go. Number one, thing you need to know about money math is that it entails you coming up with your dream project for the year. I want to believe when you are gaining clarity for the year, you already have a project, you already have a goal you want to achieve, you already written it down. So, like for example, now I can say I want to build a house and it will cost me 8 million. Of course, you have to put a price tag on your project. It is so important when doing money math. Put a price tag on your project. I want to get married and I need to raise 1 million naira. You know, I want to start a new business before the year runs out and it will cost me 2 million naira. I want to buy a car that will cost me 5 million naira. You need to write it down. You need to come up with that dream project that you want to pursue for that year and write it down. Then number two, you need to brainstorm on what to do to raise that fund. Remember I told you when you are gaining clarity. So we are now applying it to our money math. You need to now brainstorm on what are the skills I need to, learn, or I have that I need to repackage to get me this kind of money. You need to start to, what are the partnership, what are the sponsorship I need to, get? What are those things I need to go into, that will help me raise that amount of money? Do I need to apply for Tony Luminu grant, to raise the fund? These are the things your money math will help you do. Then setting up structure to raise the fund. You need to now start to do your market research. You get the required figure because that is even the most important. That is what we even call money math. You need to get the figures because you'll be working with figures. Then selling, it is your good knowledge of selling that will give you the right um fund to fund it. Selling or closing, then you execute the job because you don't want to, get a job or get an offer and disappoint them. Then you need to now fund the project by taking up the project and measuring your project in milestone. No, so let me just go practical with you. For example, step one now, I want to build a house that is worth 8 million naira. So before the year runs out. So I already have my dream for the year, my main project for the year, minus my feeding, minus my buying new clothes, minus all those stuff. But my main project for the year is this. Then let me now brainstorm. Brainstorming now is now I now need to list you now need to list your skill. Is it monetization that you want to do? Is it affiliate marketing that you think you can do, or both? Or are you looking at other business model, like you want to start mini importation, you want to start importing something, you want to start selling food stuff, you want to start all those skills that you need to bring together to ensure that you raise that 8 million, you need to now write it down. This is what I did, and you need to write it down with timelines, just like what I put here. So you just write, I'm proficient in web designs, graphic designs, but I need to learn. What are those skills also that you need to learn? Copywriting in 1 month with timeline in order to master the art of learning. Oh, you are good at making shoes, but you are not good at selling. You can start learning. You can give yourself a time to learn how to actually sell. Do you get that? Because all of this we have to work from time to time. And if you don't have time to sell, you can look for a way of employing people to promote that your goods or that your service you are rendering. This is all in brainstorming. If you want to look at partnership, or you want to look at partnership now, or you want to say, okay, let me go into affiliate marketing. Of course, when you want to go to affiliate marketing, it's not just one thing you start. You need to be trained. So you need to partner with Mr. So 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 to show you how to do so 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 so, because affiliate marketing is not just a small it's not a small business model, it's actually a very big business model, and you need someone that is experienced in that field to guide you. So that's where partnership now comes in. So after that, you now go to Expartner. That is your partnership platform. So go to Expartner after you have been trained by Mr. X now. You now go to the Expartner platform. After the training, you pay their commitment fee and you start promoting other people's products for free. So now with money match, you now have an idea of those you want to partner with. You have an idea of the money you want to raise for the year, the skill set that you have that you want to now use, and those you want to partner with to help you leverage, because you can't do it on your own, to leverage on their you know on their expertise to get yours done. So you need to partner with them. After that, let's now setting up structure. This is the most important place, and this is where I want you to pay the most attention. Now, market research. You need to now know, after you have done all that, you need to now know your service or your product or your skill. Who are those that will need it? Where are they? What are their pain points? And how do you reach them? What level, what them doing business with you, what will it add to them? You need to be able to specify that. So, example now, I can tell myself, for example, I'm into web design. What I want to do now, just an example anyway, is that I want to be selling my web design skill to real estate business owner. Already, I know those people that will need my business, that will need my skill. They are the real estate business owner, especially those their location now, those that are in the high-brow areas of Nigerian cities like Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and all other cities in Nigeria that are highbrow. So I know them, I know where I want to get them. How do I now reach them? I read them via Facebook. What they are pain point, a lot of them they don't have web presence. So I am actually working on that pain point by creating what? A web presence for them to promote their brand online. So that is for skill monetization. I can now say for affiliate marketing now, I want to now start promoting a course on Expertner or on Tracktech Digital Academy. I will give you the privilege as you are watching the video, because we have a lot of courses that want people to promote for us. And you can become our affiliate, and we'll give you as high as 50% discount on any of our product or service you bring to us. We'll give you 50% discount on it. Now, I can say, oh, I want to promote a course also. So these two things, I'm using the two business model I explained to you. So these two things is what I want to do for the year. So I already have that handy now. I've done my market research. That is my market research. Now, figures. We now need to pay attention here because figures is actually where the math now coming. I need 8 million naira and I will be raising that fund in percentage. Yeah, I have to put it in percentage. I have two business model I want to run. If it is three business model or you want to add e-commerce or mini importation, you want to import from abroad and start selling, or you want to put in writing, you want to start making money by writing on Amazon, you can add it. It all depends on what you really want anyway. But here I'm just using my skill monetization and affiliate marketing as an example. So I want to now say that 60%, I want to be getting 60% of the funding from my skill monetization, and I want to get 40% on my affiliate marketing. That is, let's do the math. 60% of 8 million is about 4.8 million, and 40% of 8 million is about 3. So I need to generate 4.8 million from skill monetization and 3.2 million from affiliate marketing. So now I have a clarity. I know that I need to generate 4.8. So now is how do I now raise that figure? How do I raise that figure? So for skill monetization now, remember I said I want to start designing website and app for people. So and I'm doing that, I will need to raise it will help me raise 4.8 million. I know that you are thinking in your head that Hunku Alikama, this is not possible. It's there. So tell that spirit to disappear from you. People are doing far more than this figure because they have effectively know what money mass is and they have applied it in their day-to-day dealings and it has become part and parcel of them. So because it's new to you, you may not believe it, but let's break it down now. Let's now say if I charge 50K for a website and I subtracted the payment for domain hosting, coding, buying stuffs and all that, I am making 50,000 naira from a website. Then I will need 4.8 million divided by 50,000. So that means that I will need to design 96 websites to raise that money. So simple. So if I can design 100 websites for the year, then I will be able to raise what? 4.8 million naira. If I peg my price at 50,000, you may be lucky to charge as high as 100,000 depending on the type of website you are building. I have charged 100,000 before, so it's not a big deal. So depending on the type of website you want to build. Then let's look at affiliate marketing. How many products will I have to sell to raise 3.2 million? Just like what we did for skill monetization. If I choose a product or service that pays me 10,000 naira commission per sale, that means that I will have to sell 3.2 million divided by 10,000 naira. That is 320 sales. So 320 people must buy my product. That is so interesting. And that's how simple and how easy we can break things down. You can break things down. And I can decide to even sell more than one product and decide to sell two, three, four, five products. And if I decide to sell two, three, four, five products, it will reduce the number of sale that I have to make for one product. So, but in all, I have to make 320 sales from to be able to make 3.2 million. So that is that on money math. Now it's getting more interesting. Selling. I know your problem is how do I now sell? Now, I don't even know this skill or I know this skill. How do I now sell it? This should never be a cause for alarm. As you can decide to do the closing job, the closing or the selling or the job execution yourself, or you get someone to do it for you and get your cut. In fact, this is what people do. They get jobs and they give it to other people to do for them and they get their cut. I do that at times. At times, if I know that there is a graphic design that I I might not have the time to do. I just give it to a brother of mine and he will do it. I'll give him his cut and I'll get my cut. So that's what I do. If I know I don't have that time. Remember, I didn't use the word marketing, I used the word selling because it makes a lot of sense. In money market, one of the skills you need to master after getting your figures right is selling. If you don't know how to sell this year, please go and master it. It's a skill that can be learned, and you can actually start selling. It's becoming easier now with the privilege of running ads. Our social media platform gives you the privilege to run ads, advertisement on them. So you need skills like email marketing, automation, and a whole lot of other skills to learn, irrespective of the product and service you are ready. So you need to master the art of selling this year. If you have not gotten anything from what I've said this year, please get it, irrespective of the job you do, whether you are in the career profession, you need to master selling, especially if you want to grow your online your side hustling. You need to master the art of selling. Then you also need to, you know, create a robust customer service for your clients. It will help you to get more referrals and you spend less on marketing. So when your product or your service is good, people will refer you to other people. Then you won't need to spend even money on running ads again. Then you need to fund your project. I know it's very easy. When you start seeing money, a lot of things will come around. Enemies of that want to fight your dream project will come, but you need to be disciplined and you need to work with clarity. And then one of the things that will help you in this is that immediately you get little cash from your um, endeavor, from your skill, your business model. Try as much as possible to put in that little bit into that project, no matter how small it is. Try to do that project bit by bit, and you work in milestone, you work it in stages, evaluate your stages every day. That is what will help you to keep in line with your um project, with your dream project for the year. Wow, I want to believe you are charged up already. Yes, I want to put a caveat emptor here. You need to pay attention to this. I have already given you a disclaimer that the result is typical, and you need to put in the work, the patience, the prayer, and courage in your day-to-day dealings to get a fair result. The illustration, my illustrations, everything I've said, from gaining clarity down to money maths, they are purely theoretical and it may not flow smoothly with the prevailing economic realities because we have Nigeria is not stable economically, foreign exchange is an issue. You have clients that will order for your service and at the end of the day they will ask for refund and all that. These are what happens in our day-to-day dealings with people, especially online. Government policies that will not may not favor your business. You know, you may spend extra costs, on ensuring that you deliver quality service to your client. So it may hit up into your profit. And of course, pandemic, just like what we had last year. So all this may cause a setback to your money maths. So they may hit up those hypotheses. Yes, those theories that I've given, they may hit it up. But fearing enough, the money math actually serves to give you a detailed breakdown of exactly what quantity of product or service you need to sell or render to raise a proposed capital to fund your business. It helps you, to know exactly the quantity of product you need to sell to raise a capital for your business. And I've tried money math and I've got close to 60% success rate as I also incorporated other businesses. Like I said, I didn't only use the two business model, I used other business model in my side hustle last year. I was into mini importation, you know, I was into quite a lot of investment in cryptocurrencies and forex and all that. And those really helped my success rate. So I couldn't disclose them because of our time, because I know time is fast spent. But I know that as this year goes by and as my sphere of influence increases, and I will have higher success rate. I am sure of that. And I know you also, you are sure of that. You can start the money math, and at the end, you start with 30% or 40% success rate. You have really tried. Next year, you do same math, you follow the same model, or you tweak the model, you discover that as year goes by, you start achieving your dreams. That's how those rich and wealthy men achieve their dream. They don't live their life to chances. They do the math pen on paper. They have a mental picture and the mental figures of what exactly they need to do to get the kind of fund they need to fund their dreams. And I know this is what you should actually be doing. Don't worry, there will be a replay to this video even after now. You can watch this video all over again and it will be of help to you. Does this process sound confusing? Let me ask you, please drop it in the chat below, chat box below. Does it sound confusing? It shouldn't. If you have paid 101% attention since I've started, and if you already have your dream project that you want to fund this year, then I know you should have been following my trajections. And especially if you're also determined to pursue clarity this year, then it shouldn't be confusing to you. Then don't worry, just promise me to watch this webinar to the end as I try as much as possible to bring clarity to you. But if it does, how can I make it easier for you? Drop it. If everything I've said before now is rocket science, what other ways do you think I can make it easier for you? Please, you can drop it at the chat below. I'll be I'll be attending to them. So far in the webinar, I have been able to share with you how to gain clarity for the year. So I'm doing a recap of everything I've done, how to gain clarity for the year, you know, working with people that will make the feeling of your dream come true. The exact business model I used to stay out of the broke zone last year, I shared with you the skill monetization and affiliate marketing. Money Math gave you the exact breakdown of the quantity of product or service that you need to sell or render to raise a proposed capital to fund your business. Now, do you agree with me that it's a time well spent? Have I wasted your time? Please, I need to know. Drop it at the chat box below. If I wasted your time, just drop it at the comment section of the chat box below. I want to know if I wasted your time or if I have not. So, however, it is not how far, but how well you are ready to make this year remarkable for you. I have said a lot of things, and I have actually convinced some of us. Why I know I have confused some people anyway, but it's not how far, but it is how well you are determined to make this year remarkable for you. We have almost spent close to 48 minutes or so in this presentation, and definitely it's not enough to go into the nitty gritty of what I actually want to share today. I just cut it bit by bit. So we've spent close to 48 minutes. So and it's not enough. So who else agree with me that the time is really not enough? You can drop it in the chat box or the comment section below. I want to hear it from you. Now, just imagine if you were given the opportunity to learn a hot on-demand skill that will help you rake in the millions you so desire. Yeah. If you are given an extended and more practical version of the money math to help you understand what needs to be done to raise funds to fulfill your dream. What if we are now giving an extended and more practical version of money math? Will that be interesting to you? What if you are given the privilege to master how to sell anything online using digital tools? For example, ads at your disposal. If you are given the privilege to promote another person's product for a commission without stress, just imagine what that will be or what that will do to your financial stamina or your financial status. What if you are given the privilege to be a member of a closed user group where you'll be mentored from time to time, you know, having access to tutorial cheat sheets, guides, and a lot of other freebies that will help you build and grow your business online. Just imagine all these points that I've made now. How about that? I know it's awesome. I know it's interesting. I know it's unbelievable to some of you. Yes, I know. Good to know. But I want to know how many of us really want all these privileges. To have a skill that will rake in a million, to know how to master, to know how to sell online, how to do proper money math, access to a close group that will mentor you for life, lifetime membership and all that, affiliate marketing and all that. How many of you want it? I need to know. Drop it in the comment section below. Wait a minute, an opportunity like this costs a fortune, but I'm ready to give every one of us, but I have preference. The next 10 people that will take action immediately I finish this webinar. Even before I finish this webinar, you are going to take the necessary action. You are going to send me a message, or you are going to do what I will be asking you to do even before now. I'm ready to help them to get what they want this year, to get all this value this year. Yes. But Oga, wait, oh, how much are we paying? I know that's the question you want to ask. How much are we paying? With 9,997 naira, which is just 3 naira away from 10,000 naira, you have unlimited access to Remarkable 2021 Business Pack. I have created a business pack, a business model that will help you, scale through year 2021, you know, without any financial stress. If you put in the effort, if you put in the action plan and you ask questions, you will never be broke in 2021. Yes, you do not have to practice everything that will be shared in this business pack. But if it is one you are able to practice and you follow consistently, you will never be broke in 2021. And I know what I'm saying. Yeah. What's in for you in the Remarkable 2021 Business Pack? You have access to the all in demand skill with short learning curve you can monetize and start earning from within 2 weeks. You'll be having access to a skill that you can learn within 2 weeks. Short skills, but they are powerful that you can learn within 2 weeks, and you start making money when you start, selling those skills to people, friends and family. You start making money for them in 2 weeks. Yes, I mean 2 weeks. Then you have access to full training on any of the skills you now pick. You'll be able to now send me a message to say, I need this. I'll share the skills, all of the skills I know with you. Then you now give me, a mail to tell me, this is the skill I want to learn from Tactic Digital Academy. Yes, I'll give you the full training. So once you subscribe to Remarkable 2021 Business, then you have extended access to the practical version of the money map to help you understand what needs to be done to raise funds to fund your dreams. Yeah, you have practical version of the money map. Then you have access to lister to run to learn how to run laser targeted Facebook ad to promote anything online. You can even sell shit online. You know what I'm saying? Can sell any product, anything online. So I'll give you access to that as well. And I also give you access to affiliate marketing blueprint, how to use Expertnaire. It's a video course on how to use Expertnaire to make money online. And I think I will give you access to ClickBank as well. So if you can lay your hands on it and try working with it, you might not get results immediately, but of course Once you start promoting and you are consistent, you start seeing results after some time. And I also give you access to promote any of our products, any of our services at Tractech Integrated Solutions, you know, for a commission. You get your commission immediately after you make any sale. Then you will also have become a lifetime member of my close group, where I'll be sharing free webinars, trainings, and guides, and my upcoming courses that will be beneficial to your business growth. I'll be sharing with you, for free. And that's not all. This will also excite you. I'm going to give you unrestricted access to phone number database of all Nigerians in any state. It's worth over 100,000. I have this database with me since 2017 or thereabout, and I've been using it. Yes, so I still have access to that phone number database, and I want to share that phone number database with you so that you can easily go to local government. You want to target the local government by calling, you just go to the local government, you know, get names of people at random. You can start placing a call to them, or you send them text message promoting your skill to them. So you can target eyebrow areas, just like what I want to do. Target people in Nigeria now and start making calls to them. Oh, I am into this service. Cool, call them. So that's what the phone number can do. I also give you unlimited access to materials on copywriting, freelancing, business development. It's worth 50,000. Then lastly, you will not want to miss this, please. I have had a lot of people that are telling me, Tony Elimelu Entrepreneurship Foundation application has started. Yes, that started since January 1. And a lot of people have been calling on me, to help them. Please and please get Remarkable 2021 business pack. I'll be giving you the application guide and some other materials that will enhance your application for the year. It's worth over 20 or 30,000 naira. I just wrote 10,000 naira. It's worth over 30,000 naira. And I know how much I paid to get some of this material. I know how much I browse the internet to get some of those material. And it's also a template I used for some of my students last year. Some of them were picked for the next stage of the Elumelu Foundation last year, but because of the pandemic, they couldn't proceed further. They will continue this year, but they have been picked already. All of my students that I guided last year, they were picked. So I will also be giving you access to it for the year. So if you are watching this, 9,997 naira is all you need to pay to get access to every of these. You get all this value and make your dream come alive. It's just a commitment to take action. All I need is a commitment to take action and commitment to invest in the Remarkable 2021 business plan with just 9,997 naira. What are you waiting for? You can just make payment of 9,997 naira through bank transfer. You are not paying to my bank account. You are paying it to my company bank account. We are a business. I'm not just somebody that will just collect your money and fear of no. I am a business. I have an office. You can come around. I don't have anything to hide. Pay to UBA Tractech Integrated Solutions 10220231 that's the account number. Or you just visit rebrand.ly/remarkable 2021 action. The letter, just the way the letters are, no capital letters. Just fill the form, make the payment, and immediately you have access to the business pack. So I want to believe I have been able to convince you and not to confuse you that 2021 can be remarkable if you take the required action. Thank you so much for joining me, and I want to say that this year will be great for every one of us. I am Shunde Abiola Damilare, Hunku Alikama. I am your number one business trainer and practitioner, and I will see you smiling come December of this year by God's grace. Keep the alert coming in and let me show you how best to make 2021 Remarkable. Thank you so much, and God bless you.